for daily fantasy. His number too high, then I'm probably fading him. He been on the road, he gon' eat up my salary. I hit a buy, he gon' lie before lock. Play back to back, then I probably won't pick on the DFS bachelor, good as it gets. Bit a few liners and hit me a leg. He had a good game, but it might be a trick. Log in the Slack so I know who to pick. Sharing our liners, we all gon' get rich. New to this game, you should come to the pad. You might want some cash and get a good laugh. DFS sports, we gon' run up a bag. He heard every game and it's making me mad. You buying your lineups, I think you a cheater. DFS bachelor, he the new leader, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Bachelor Pad. I am your very tired and disheveled host, the DFS Bachelor. We're going to go over today's MLB Fanduel and Draftkings slate. It's an 8-game slate. Again, we're just going to do a few players who kind of stand out today. That's been going pretty well for us. There's been some letdowns. You're going to have letdowns in baseball. You can have the best match. You can have Mike Trout versus, a guy who lobs it up underhand and he somehow gets you a 0. That's just how baseball is. It's what's unique about it. Everybody's floor, except for pitchers, of course, you can go negative, are exactly, everyone's, seller score is exactly the same. It's a 0. And players do it all the fucking time. Doesn't matter how good they are. So that's baseball. MLB DFS can be frustrating. It's really a game for entering multiple lineups. It's really tough just to have one lineup and have it do well consistently all the time because baseball is very random and it's, you figure that the best hitters in the league, they hit over 300. That means they fail 70% of the time. So, imagine in the NBA if the best player shot 30% from the field. Doesn't happen. So it's a unique game. First things first, thank you for all your support. Hope you guys aren't getting too tired of my voice yet. I know I'm getting tired of hearing it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so much. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the team. Please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button. That helps me more than you know. More than I knew for a long time. I used to say, it doesn't fucking matter. Well, it does. It kind of matters. So hit that like button. I appreciate that. Tons of content up. NBA for today is already up. WNBA for today is up. Not too much later, like right when those games start tonight, I will try to get tomorrow's NBA video out because those games tomorrow start pretty early. Of course, tonight, Dion and I will have tomorrow's WNBA video. So we're up working late, doing videos till midnight, doing as much as we can to get as much content out there as possible. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I truly appreciate that. Also, big cheers to you guys. It's a coffee and Bailey's morning. If you can't tell by looking at my face, this is why I hate when we can record in high definition, because this is not a good morning for me to be recorded in high definition. I will not find my next ex-wife this way. I can tell you that much right now. Also, by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment in the comment section, you qualify for our weekly PayPal giveaway. $25 a giveaway every Monday. I just pick a random comment. Be sure that you like the video and are a subscriber as well, and boom, you qualify. Also, if you want my entire player pool, all the research here on Draft Dashboard, if you're playing baseball every day, NBA, NFL, NHL, player pools are set for everything. Cheat sheets are set for everything. All the research for baseball, it just cuts my research time. I was able to come out this morning and be like, okay, who's in a good spot? Who's got some, good matchups? I can just scroll over, see how the pitchers have done against all the hitters in the projected lineup and vice versa. Weighted OPS over the last 3 seasons. What they've done, against that team, etc. Lots of good information here on Draft Dashboard. You can click that link, try it for 30 days for $1. And you get access to my player pool as well. You'll get this blue box up here that says Watch DFS Bachelor's Picks. You can use my lineup. You can use my player pool to create your lineups however you wish to do it. So be sure to check that out. Also, don't forget to check out Overlay DFS, overlaydfs.com. It's a different type of DFS. I have a ton of fun playing it, especially for NBA. That damn jackpot is mine. It's mine tonight. I feel really good about that. You don't have to be perfect to win. You're not playing against an entire field of mass entry lineups, etc. So be sure to check that out as well. I think I remembered everything. NBA and WNBA videos are up. All right, so let's get started. Let's start right here at pitcher, right at the top. The Karate Kid, Danielson Lamet. That's what I call him, Danielson. That's Danielson, but come on, that's Danielson. So we got the Karate Kid against the Giants. The Giants' projected lineup lifetime is 1 for 17. We just know the Giants' lineup isn't all that great. He's 9-2 on both sides. His last 2 outings against the Giants, 24 DraftKings points and 22 DraftKings points. I like the Karate Kid quite a bit tonight. And if you're looking for a value pitcher, now I know that Angels lineup is scary, and we're going to talk about Angels righties. Of course, Mike Trout and Anthony Rendon jump off the page. But Marco Gonzalez has had some success against the Angels. If you look at his last 5 starts against the Angels, his last start he put up a 20, a 16, a 24, and a 13. Now he does have a negative 13 in there, and the Angels can do that to anybody. So of course there's risk. But if you're looking for a value pitcher, hoping he can get through the top of the order a couple of times, he's 6'3" on DraftKings, 5'9" on Fanduel. Scared money doesn't make money. I might be able to go to Marco Gonzalez. Of all the lower price pitchers, he's the one that seems most likely, if he gets in a rhythm, he can get you 5 or 6 innings. So I honestly don't mind. My allergies are killing me this morning. My goodness, I should have taken a Zyrtec. Sorry for my nasty sound there. I apologize. Let's get to some hitters. Yankees righties against John Means. I like all the Yankees righties. We talked about Aaron Judge yesterday, and he delivered, got us a home run, or as I call him, Gaston. That is straight up Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Tell me he's not. Look at Aaron Judge and tell me he doesn't look just like Gaston. He could just be like, Belle, you will marry me. But I like Stanton tonight. I think Stanton could go yard tonight. He's got a 10.55 OPS versus left-handed pitching. Obviously, he's a righty who hits lefties better. John Means is a lefty who struggles more against righties and lefties. I like the righties for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge. Torres has a 902 OPS off of lefties. He's 1 of 2 lifetime. It's a small sample size. But again, John Means struggles against the lefties or against the righties. And Gleyber Torres loves to hit off of righties. Gleyber Torres loves to hit off of lefties or righties. But he's got a little bit more of an advantage against lefties, and that's what John Means is. We talked about Marco Gonzalez. But if you're looking to go contrarian to that, or maybe you make one lineup with Marco Gonzalez in your lineup, and then you stack the Angels in another one, don't have a problem with that. One of them's got to be right? Unless you get some sort of, like 4-4 game, 5-4 game, which is possible. Got a nice total here at 9.5. Anthony Rendon has come back into the lineup. We talked about him his first game back, and he homered for us. Anthony Rendon smashes left-handed pitching, a 10.51 OPS versus lefties. Marco Gonzalez actually pitches better against righties than he does lefties, which I think is very interesting. And that's going to help him tonight in this matchup with all the power that the Angels have, of course, with Trout and Rendon. Don't mind Trout and Rendon. And I like Marco Gonzalez. So I think that's a multi-lineup type situation. Another guy I think can go yard tonight. I like the Mets righties against Martin Perez. Pete Alonso, he can hit the ball a mile off of righties or lefties. You see a 941 OPS off of both righties and lefties over the last 3 seasons. But Martin Perez, much, much more effective versus left-handed hitters than right-handed hitters. You could see against righties, which Pete Alonso is, and he's a home run beast. He gives up an 824 OPS versus righties as opposed to a 585 OPS versus lefties. I like Pete Alonso, J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis down here is 2 of 8 lifetime off of Martin Perez. He's got a 913 OPS off of lefties. I like the right-handed hitters for the Mets today off of Martin Perez. This guy's going to be in the video until further notice. Whit Merrifield, look at the total at this Kansas City-Detroit game. It's at 10. It's a huge total. By the way, the weather, just looking at it here, looks like the Chicago-Cincinnati game earlier today is the biggest concern. New York-Baltimore a little bit, and Tampa Bay-Atlanta. Be sure to check out Kevin Roth, man. He is the man with MLB weather. That's the guy I follow. He never leads me wrong. So be sure to check all that out when you're making your baseball lineups. It's just important. Whit Merrifield, but that total for Kansas City Detroit is a 10. All Whit Merrifield does is just get me fantasy points every single day. Look at his last 4 games, 20, 32, 18, 12. He's 6 of 10 lifetime off of Ivan Nova. And again, Ivan Nova just gets smashed by everyone. So I don't mind stacking Kansas City again. I love the total in this game. I'm going to have plenty of Kansas City Royals, but he's got an 810 OPS versus righties. Again, 6 of 10 lifetime. That's a 600 average. Ivan Nova actually gives up a little bit more power to righties than lefties, which is interesting, but still, righty, lefty, swinging with your legs, it doesn't matter. Ivan Nova is a bad pitcher, and he's going to give up runs. I like the Kansas City stack tonight. Now, Shane Bieber, excellent pitcher, but there is one guy who seems to have his number a little bit on the Twins, and that is Eddie Rosario. He's 6 of 17 lifetime. That's a 353 average. 3 home runs. I like when I see that. I could go to Eddie Rosario tonight. He is 4K on DraftKings, 3-1 on Fanduel. Come on. Sign me up for that. I mean, Whit Merrifield's 4-1. He's still way too cheap. I just love the price for Whit Merrifield. You could sign me up for that. Eddie Rosario, I don't mind doing a twin stack. The problem is Shane Bieber is an excellent pitcher. You got a low total in this game of 8.5. Both pitchers in that game are pretty good. You've got Barrios on the other side. for Minnesota. I like both those pitchers. I don't mind pitching Berrios and I don't mind pitching Bieber, but there are some guys on the Twins, especially the lefties, Kepler, Rosario, etc., who have some good success off of Shane Bieber. We talked about J.D. Davis. Let's get to some value guys. We got the Dodgers against Robbie Ray and the Diamondbacks. Excuse me, I don't know why my brain just froze. Now, he doesn't have a great history, but at 3,100 on DraftKings, 2.9 on Fanduel, we're looking for value bats so we can get some flexibility in our lineup. So he's 9 for 40. That's a 225 average, but he does have 4 home runs. That's Kike Hernandez. I do not mind the righties for the Dodgers. Justin Turner, A.J. Pollock, Betts, Kike Hernandez. I think all of those guys are solid plays tonight. Robbie Ray gives up a 758 OPS to lefties and a 688 OPS, gives up an 804 OPS to righties and only a 641 to lefties. So the power, we know the Dodgers can go off at any time. Dodger righties, Dodger stack. I'm totally good with that tonight. Next, at catcher, I like to throw in a value catcher. We got Wilson Ramos. We talked about the righties for the Mets. We got Wilson Ramos at 3,100 on DraftKings. He's 2,200, 2,300 on FanDuel. Wilson Ramos, a 946 OPS over the last 3 years against left-handed pitching. He's 3 of 7 lifetime with 2 singles and a double. I like Wilson Ramos' price. Got a 54% advantage here versus the left-handed pitcher Martin Perez. I think it's a nice value bat you can add to your lineup. And another value against the aforementioned Ivan Nova. Alex Gordon against right-handed pitching. We know Alex Gordon can go yard at any time. He can also go like 0 for 70. But Ivan Nova gives up a 790 OPS to lefties. Alex Gordon obviously hits righties better than he hits lefties. And for his lifetime, he is 7 of 20 lifetime off of Ivan Nova. 3 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. He is 2,800 on DraftKings. 2,800. 2,200 on FanDuel. If he hits a home run, he's smashing his price. We got to make sure he's in the lineup. Again, you can check my player pool. I'll get to that in just a second. I'll have a timestamp when it's updated. Like an hour and a half before lock, I go through every single player, every single team, and make sure every player in the player pool is playing, is active. I spend a lot of time on that shit. So you can click that link, try it for 30 days for $1 if that's something you're interested in. And finally, another Royal who I think just has too much value and has put up a couple of big games. He's very up and down, but his last 3 games, a 35, I believe we called him that day, a 0, and then a 17 yesterday. He's 2,000 on DraftKings. He's 4 of 14 lifetime with a home run off of Ivan Nova. It is righty versus righty. Of course, he hits lefties a little bit better. We'll have to see if he's in the lineup, but if he is, I just think for the home run upside of Michael Franco, you got to give him a look at 2,000 on DraftKings. That's just simply too cheap, 2,600 on FanDuel. So that's our early look at some plays we like for baseball. Again, click that link in the video description below. You can try Draft Dashboard for 30 days for $1. When you do, you'll see you can go to your Watch Players tab over here. You'll be watching your own players. You simply click the Watch Players. You'll see this blue box that says Watch DFS Bachelor's Picks. And it'll also give you a timestamp in Eastern time when I last updated it, so you'll know, hey, has he gotten the news yet? Has he updated recently? Blah, blah, blah. By the time, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 Eastern rolls around, about an hour before lock, every player is set, ready to rock and roll. If someone is scratched, I jump in there and fix it. Like, who was scratched late last night? Eric Hosmer. That bummed me out. But I get in there and fix it. There is no rest for the wicked. So we get all that. So be sure to check that out. Click the link. You can take it to the lineup optimizer, the mass lineup generator. Also, if you have a guy like Hosmer who's a late scratch last night, you can upload your lineups from FanDuel and DraftKings, use the late swap optimizer, re-optimize, eliminating the players who are scratched, put them back in. So that's cool there. Thank you all again so much for your support. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Do all 3 of those things, and you qualify for the weekly PayPal giveaway. Check out Overlay DFS. Check out our NBA video or WNBA video. Tons of stuff going on. Dion and I are having a blast on those WNBA videos. I was 2 sheets to the wind last night, exhausted. We were doing that video. So that was a lot of fun, so be sure to check that out as well. Thank you all again so much. May the fantasy gods be with you tonight. Enjoy the NBA return tonight. Good luck, everyone. Goodbye, folks.